Hello and welcome back to this channel where Jesus is King and God gets all the glory. It's been a while, but I'm back. I did a few things. I quit a job, started another one, quit it today. And I don't know if you're in this strange transition. I don't think I've ever been here before in this position where God is really waiting for me to go a little higher. I can't keep doing the same things and hanging around the same people and having the same conversations if I want him to elevate me. And so he's been like, more separation, more separation. And everything that I've been consuming, all the Christian content that I've been consuming has been about that, has been about the Garden of Gethsemane and how Jesus was with his closest people, right? His disciples. And he kept telling them, like, I'm in anguish, like I am at the point of like death. He was like really distraught, and they couldn't stay up, and they couldn't be there for him. And he gets mad, and he's like, you couldn't stay up an hour? Like, I'm gonna die. Like, I'm gonna die. You know that I came here to die for you to be closer to the Father, and you guys can't even stay up for an hour. Like, to add insult to injury, right? They deny him too. So I've already been through the denial part. I've already been through people kind of ghosting or whatever. It's fine, we're over that. But now it's like, well, now you're like open, right? You're free. Your Rolodex of people are gone. And so now who are you going to spend your time with? And what are you going to spend your time doing? And it's all here, the battle. So today I'm thinking, well, I can do this and this, and these are all things that I've done. Like, I can go visit my friend, and we could talk about the same thing, and he has the same perspective, and he's kind of miserable. So then I'll uplift him, and these are, and then I get to smoke my cigarettes and have my coffee, and then feel better, and then I come back home, and then it's mom time, and I'm like, wait. This pattern is not useful to who I feel like God is calling me to be. Not only because of the addiction, but I can't be around miserable people if I'm going through something. No one is really supposed to be there for me, even God, right? So he calls out to God. He says, Father, if there's any other way, if you could just take this cup from me, right? Like, I don't want to die. If there's any other way, like, can I just live and you can maybe send somebody? And there was silence. It wasn't like God spoke to him and God said. It was quiet. I was like, dang, think about that. The hardest moment of his life, his friends were in there, and he's pleading with God, please, Lord, just take this cup from me. Silence, which usually means no, right? When God is quiet with me, it's like, no. And so now I can't be doing the same thing. I can't, like, I did I'm doing laundry. I got out of this pity party that I was in because I fell short again, right? Because I'm trying to self-soothe with all these things that no longer serve me. And that's the thing. And then I'm like, all right, well, what do I want to do? I want to have a clean house. So I swept and I did dishes and I'm doing laundry and I made the beds and I sprayed down the bathroom. And these are not things that are like, self-control and discipline necessarily yet, right? Like, they're just little steps that I'm taking. Little steps that are like, well, what would this new version of myself want to be? I mean, I've always been pretty clean. So that's a good thing to keep going, right? So now it's just in it's like a bigger scale because this house is so big. But I can still do those things. What I can't do is the things I know, because I'm not a baby anymore, that I shouldn't be doing. I shouldn't be around people who are negative. I shouldn't be around people who tell me what they think I need to hear and not necessarily like what God would want them to tell me. You know what I mean? Those people they mean well, but they have a motive. They have a motive behind what they're telling you. It's their own interest. And they're biased, and that's okay. We all do that at some point. But how are you spending your time? Are you just scrolling mindlessly? Are you watching junk And this is how I figured this out. Yesterday, it was my first day at this company. The people were fine. We're having lunch, and I'm not talking. I'm observing. Because that's a new thing that I do now. I just observe. I don't say anything. I don't no input. I'm just smiling and just watching how they're interacting with each other. The dynamic is very interesting, but these people are a little gossipy, okay? And then they kind of pick on this heavier set woman, and there's the one who does it most would have been my boss. And they're talking about, I watch horror movies and garbage TV, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't belong here. I don't belong here. Now, when I was working this other job, I was speaking to someone who was couch surfing. And I was like, well, trying to give him ideas, like, well, you can, he's like, oh, I'm a handyman. I was like, well, you can always go on this app, TaskRabbit, and you can at least get some money there, and you already have the tools and stuff. And he's like, yeah, but I don't wanna do that job. I'm like, okay. He goes, yeah, because it's kind of a liability, and now I'm in someone's house, and I don't really feel comfortable. And a part of me got really upset, right? Like the judgmental part. That was like, my guy, you are saying how uncomfortable you are sleeping on someone's couch, and yet you're not willing to do these things. And you know why it bothered me? It wasn't because he's wrong in what he's feeling or his convictions. It's that I'm not doing that. I'm letting what I see dictate what I do. And that's not what we're called to do. The most precious thing you have in this world is your time. Your time cannot be given back to you. So what is it that you're investing your time in? Like, I don't care about office gossip. I don't care about scary movies and garbage TV. And that's not what I do. All they talk about is food. They're all overweight. And all they talk about is food and when we're going to order. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like, I can't. I'm not perfect. Don't get me wrong. I am not perfect. But I cannot be around negative people. I can't be around gossipy people. And it's not because I think I'm better. It's just I can't consume these things. I can't become engulfed in these things. This cannot be my time. If we spend more time at work than at home, then where I work cannot be filled with things that don't align with who I am. It's impossible. It doesn't make sense. God would not call us to do that. God is not calling me to do that. And I think sometimes we get so desperate in our situation that we let it dictate what we spend our time on. Well, I don't really like this person, but I'm going to spend time with them because I owe them a favor or whatever it is, right? Or they're a crutch, but they don't align with who God says you need to be around. And it says bad company corrupts good morals. Like, if you're struggling with addiction, then why would you be around other people that are struggling with addiction? Because there's comfort there, because no one holds themselves accountable. Because if I hold you accountable, then that gives you a right to hold me accountable, and I don't want to do that. So we're just going to all stay here. I can't do it. And I don't think we should do it as Christians. Like, if you think of Jesus as really the King of Kings, then you are royalty. And does royalty act ghetto? I mean, I don't think a heavenly royalty should act ghetto. I don't think we should be gossiping and complaining. And again, I have my own struggles and I am not perfect, but my time is something I'm never going to get back. So how does Jelena want to stay in shape and have more self-control hanging around people who don't have any self-control at all? Yeah, but I just wanted to share that with someone because it really liberated me from this like weight of like, well, I got to do the right thing, or I really need this now, and I'm forgetting. My husband, my dad, he's the king of everything. He can accelerate me. He can open a door that no man can shut. Like, let's not forget that. So let's act like our time here on earth is a gift and it's valuable. What are we spending it on? And if it's not conducive to who you want to be, even if you're not that person, right? Like, I want to do things that right now I can't physically do, but I will. But I can't do it having sleeves of Oreos. Like, that doesn't align, So yeah, I hope this was someone. Jesus loves you. I love you. Bye.